What's going on, people? I'm Fewerdan. And first of all, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for my last video. I had some nice comments and, you know, a fair few views for my channel, so I was really happy, so thanks for that. If you haven't seen it, then go and check it out. It was my quest video, my search for a mob. So if you haven't seen that, then go and see it. And this video, Ghost Assassin Sitrep, oh my. Well, I just wanted to talk about Assassin Ghost Sitrep, basically. Because I watched loads of videos on YouTube and see loads of people always moaning about them. And I kind of wanted to put my side of it and why I use those perks. Excuse me. As you know, if you've watched any of my videos, you will know that I use Assassin pretty much all the time. And in Black Ops, I use Ghost a lot of the time. And I also use Sitrep a hell of a lot now that I've got it on the pro side. And also another thing in this video you're going to see is really bad lag. With me actually shooting at someone who's like point blank range away from me. Alright, maybe a little bit further. I might be exaggerating a little wee bit there. But you know what I'm saying. Really close and I don't kill him. Anyway, you'll see that in a little bit. So first of all, I'm going to talk about... you should see me get blown up by a rocket launcher then. Oh god, that was awful. Anyway, first of all, Ghost. Now, primarily when I used Ghost when I was in Black Ops was purely to keep me off the radar. And the pro side, obviously, you know, stops anything, any support, air support, or sentry guns from obviously detecting you, which obviously is a plus if you're using it. Now, I can see why people get annoyed with it, and there's a great example of the lag there. And I can see why people get annoyed with it, and that would be because people will use Ghost and then sit in a corner waiting for people to come past. And pretty much the same for Assassin. I use Assassin purely to stay off the radar. Obviously, getting the red name and the red name not showing up and all that kind of stuff is a plus. But I like to rush when I'm using them. So is there a problem with using Ghost or Assassin if you're actually rushing? I mean, surely those kind of perks were used with that in mind in the first place. I mean, you know, it is a rusher's tool. Surely if you're a rusher, you want to run around being as quiet as you possibly can, not see anyone, try and get behind them, try and flank them, to kill them. Now that's the object of the game. If you're sitting in the corner with it, I can completely understand everyone, or why everyone gets so pissed off with it. I mean, I get pissed off with it. It's no worse, you know, you look on the radar, you think everything's clear, and all of a sudden you go around the corner, and what's there? Some little camping douchebag with Assassin or Ghost on. As you see me die by the Predator missile from the guy that I was just about to kill. Yeah, so I can understand it. I can fully understand it. But there are people that use these perks that aren't necessarily camping. And I like to class myself as one of those people. You know, I like to run around, try and get behind people, try and flank them, which isn't that easy in this game because the spawns are so fucking whack. And the fact that, you know, you just spawn right next to people or right behind them. I don't even play free-for-all. I mean, I've got a video on that on Paris, and those spawns on Paris are just ridiculous. And there's another example of the lag. Oh, how did I not kill him straight away? It's just, oh, I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah. Is it wrong to use Assassin and Ghost if you are a rusher? Or is it just wrong to use them if you're a camper and you just sit in one corner? And you're not even an intelligent camper who just sits in one corner and doesn't even bother to move out of that corner. You know the ones I mean? The ones that just sit there. You know, at least if you're going to camp, swap from one corner to another corner, at least. Anyways, that's kind of my view on Assassin and Ghost. And the reasons why I like to use them. And if you notice at the beginning of this game I was using the Scar, and I was actually using it with sleight of hand, quick draw and steady aim, and I didn't have Assassin on it at all. And I have got a few. I mean, look at that guy there. What the hell? I mean, Jesus Christ. Why would you just stand? I don't know. It's still to this day, you know, virtually a year on playing this game, it still astounds me the way that people play. I mean, it's a game. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you get killed. I mean, yes, you want to have a good kill-death ratio, but it ain't the be-all and end-all, surely. You know what I mean? It's not the be-all and end-all. You know, just play the game, enjoy it. And sometimes when you are playing on your own, it is frustrating, but when you're playing with your buddies, your friends, whatever, and you know, you're running around or you're playing against each other, that's what me and my mates do, play against each other. Some of them use Assassin, some of them don't. None of them have Sitrep, and I'll get to Sitrep in a moment. And none of them have Sitrep, and they don't get annoyed at me for using it. And I don't get annoyed at them for using it either. Because they're doing what you're meant to be doing, and that's to be moving around and running. I mean, alright, occasionally, you know, you might be sitting in the corner. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I will sit in the corner. And that's not to be camping, that's because you might have, I don't know, got hit. You need to get your health back. You need to take a break for, you know, a few seconds just to regain your health. That's not camping, you know what I mean? That's not camping. And, you know, it's happened to me before. Someone shot at me. I'm using the Assassin or Ghost. And, you know, I'm hurt, and I think, fuck, I need to get to somewhere safe. I get to somewhere safe, and then what happens? You know, someone comes around the corner, you take them out or whatever, and then they accuse you of camping. That's not camping. Now, Sitrep. Now, seriously, I love using Sitrep, and there is an advantage to be able to hear where everyone is. I mean, look at that. Should have killed them straight away. That's how bad lag was in this game. Anyway, yeah, Sitrep. I like using Sitrep, and that's why I changed to this class. I could hear where they all are. And I've said that before in my videos, I like to be able to hear where people are. It doesn't always work out for me, because sometimes if you're playing on one, say like offshore, I think it is with, you know, the oil rig one with multiple levels, sometimes it's hard to tell whether they're above you, below you, you know. So sometimes it kind of can confuse you a little bit. But I can see why people get annoyed with Sitrep, again, for the same reason. You know, imagine someone sitting there with Blind Eye Assassin, and as I just own them right at the end there, and yeah, Sitrep, then I can fully understand why people will get pissed off at it. But I just wanted to say that my point of view is that I use this perch because I like to rush around. So I'm not just sitting there waiting behind a wall, hearing somebody or sound horning someone to come around. Anyway, please like this video, please vote this video. Final score is 39 for 14. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you hear and see from me, then please sub, and I'll speak to you all soon.